Sub. All right, so I'm trying to do something on my phone real quick, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into Chaos Zero Nightmare. Give me, I don't know, 15 seconds, probably even faster than that. How do I do this? How do I share this? Yep, there we go. There we go. There we go. How many seconds was that? I'm gonna time myself later. All right. So, and none of my streamer bot is connected, but the first thing we will do is I want it I want to start playing Chaos Zero Nightmare all the time. It's very PvE though. And if I do that, then you run out of the opportunity to do it here. I'm about to have a loud noise in the background, right? Okay, so don't normally do it this way, but we'll do it this way this time. All right, so there's that. And let's get the phone link up. Let's get the phone link up. There she is. Boom. All right. And I don't think I have any of the... Oh, good, good, good. That worked out well. Why is this mouse starting to act funky? There we go. Still don't like this setup quite. I'm about to figure out some way to get the chat to be like in the top corner with like a... Oh yeah, I can do that. All right, I'll figure out a way to do that. Where the chat is actually over the text of the game. And by judging by this, StreamerBot is not working. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. This one. Continue. There it is. All right, so I should have YouTube coming up. Twitch, I don't know what's been up with Twitch lately. It's been doing this partial connection thing. I have no idea what's going on. No idea. Should I log out, log back in? Let's see. Maybe that works. Or it freezes things. All right. All right, logged out, logged in. Nothing changed. I don't know what's up with Twitch. I'll leave it alone. But YouTube should be working now. So what I'm about to do is, what's up, Argent? I'm a little bit later today. I gotta be real. So I have my daughter this weekend, and typically what happens, this past week, she had a choir thing, and I messed up. I messed up. I should have gotten a hotel where it was, and I thought it was somewhere where I could just go by train. So I was like, I got to make it up to you. We're getting Momos. We got Momos. You know, we had to travel back for where she moved to, so it's relatively far. So she's tired. Put her in bed. Usually she's good. I hadn't run into this too much. And then in the middle of the night, she comes, and she's had a bad dream. And it's one of those, I don't even know what the dream is, because she's just like kind of walking and crying to me, and I'm like, come on, just get in bed. And then, you know, she lays down and she still has trouble like going to sleep, shaking the dream. I still don't know what it was about. And of course she falls back asleep, and I'm like, okay, well, there goes my sleep for a little bit, because, you know, for such a small person, she ain't that small anymore. She's not, and she's actually pretty big. She takes up a lot of space. So I just checked on her now. Then she got up at like 6 a.m. like Dad, and was like, Dad, can I go back to the room and like read and do all the other? I was like, yeah, that's fine. So she goes back into her room, and then I go check. Everything's good. She likes it when I stream actually in the morning, and she says because of me. I think it's because she gets to have time alone. I think she gets to like chill in the room. She gets to play her little game on the tablet, or she gets to read her comic book or whatever, read her book, and she gets to be just like, that's just her time. I think she's like me. I think she needs like a couple hours in the morning to herself just to like, let me get ready for the world. She's already got a 40-year-old mindset. She ain't touching 10 anytime soon. That's hilarious. All right, here we go. So Chaos Zero Nightmare. I'm gonna start chapter 2. What? Chaos manifestation, but would you like to continue? Yes. I think this is what I was doing yesterday. Getting through this, and then I fell asleep. Where's my health at? You can see my health is in a terrible situation. So I was going through this because of what was it Theonidas said about it, where basically this is how you build up your save data. So this is not part of chapter 2. I'm going to get through this real quick because I think, well, I don't know how much further I have to go, and clearly we are in a bad way. I'm going to get through this. Sure. I'm going to get through this real quick, and then I'll start chapter 2. So let's see. What do we have? Do we go for one of these wretched? Let's go with that. Because these can be funny. Because they'll put you in like weird situations. So at least it can be funny on stream. Wow. Bow in reverence. Bear witness to, okay, step inside the tent and join the return. From within a gloomy tent sent up. Why are the letters bubbly? Like that bothers me. That is unnerving. Why are your letters moving like that, dog? I don't like this. From within a gloomy tent set up behind the Chaos Order's banner, an ominous sound echoes out. Event counter cultist summon ritual. Decrease health by 10%. Obtain random. I don't have, well, 10%, 42, take me down to 380 something. So, and I'll obtain a random or rare equipment, or I could fight them. I'm already messed up on health, but if I fight them, maybe I can recover some of the health. What is this thing? Cultist Shelter, Chaos Order. It's just telling you what it is. Okay. Do I fight them? Do I go for the rare legendary piece and lose 10% of my health? Ooh, this is going to be a bad idea. I could lose more health, but at least I could heal up, and maybe I can get this gloom or whatever the hell it is off of Micah. But I don't want to support these dudes, though. Okay, yeah. I think I'm being too moral in this game. I don't want to support them, although we did rob one dude and leave him. So I don't know how moral I'm being right now. She's woken up. Praise Jesus. She woke up. All right, now let's see. What do we have here? Create 2 source of waters. Grant to exhaust. This actually benefits, what's his face? I knew the loot friend would win out. Yeah, see, I didn't. The loot didn't win out because I could have gone for the rare equipment or whatever. But I'm glad that this stuff got like resolved. Actually, okay. So source of water, heal by. Oh yeah, this is a good look. Heal by 100 HP. That's straight. Heal. Oh, that's straight. And the exhaust. That's what's up. Okay. Then damage. For each exhaustive utility, I don't have any exhaustive utility, but I have 5 of these AP. Let's see, and then we'll do some more healing. Why not? We're just gonna drop all these cards, even though I don't think it's great. Wait, I'm guessing you're more powerful, but let's get some damage on you. All right. Hope I don't grow to regret this. You, my friend, will give us a shield to help protect this health we just rebuilt. And then, I mean, I guess. Oh, it still does a good bit of damage, though. Just wish I had some more futilities that were used. Oh, they didn't go. Oh, their attack is really far off. All right, so let's do. We don't necessarily need to heal right now, but we're about to take some damage, I guess. Defense if metallicized. I don't have that yet. That can be fine. I'm creating futility. It changes to an attack card. Okay, cool. And then damage. Well, there's no reason for me to save this stuff, really. Let's do this to you. Even though I don't have metallization. That's straight. And now this one has 0, then it exhausts. Damage taken by 20% for each. From no metallization going on. Alright, so let's just do you get rid of this guy. Alright, cool. Next, so that's one less attack. We go here. That is a skill card. Decrease damage taken by 20. Decrease up to 4 metalizations. Additional damage decrease for each. I don't know that this battle's going to last that long, so I'm going to go ahead and drop this now. Sup, Spike? How you doing, man? Thrust combo. I think now, just because of the game, my head is going to some very, very, is kinky? Is that a word I can use? Some very different kind of places. Because, yeah, okay, the thrust thing shouldn't have gotten me to think that. But now it's in my head because of some other innuendos in the game. Yeah, we could heal for 100 now. There's no waste in that. Oh, there was a waste in that. I could have probably gotten... Oh, nope. This just removes metallization. All right. So how are y'all doing? I have to ask. I did not get Thanksgiving this year. Thug tier. But I haven't had Thanksgiving in a long time. So how was your Thanksgiving? For those of you who celebrated Thanksgiving, how was it? I don't feel like going through this, but it's a 0, so who cares? Oh, there's the futility that turns into... Oh, they didn't turn into attack cards? Damn it. When a card is exhausted, decrease the cost by 1. Okay, so we're just going to eliminate you now. Bye-bye. Hopefully I can get to chapter 2 within the next, like, 13 minutes. After defeating the cultists, the group rummaged through a chest placed before the tent. Are we going to get the stuff now anyway? Flashbang. Bang. Apply weaken to a random enemy. We like... Confirm that for you. This is going to probably end up being my best. Well, of course, it's going to end up being my best squad. It feels like the cultists might rush out at a second at the sound of combat. The group quickly left the area, so we just running. Deuces. All right, cool. How are these groups surviving in this? And I got a rest spot here, but I do have a shop with no credits. Damn, I got nothing. I can't buy anything. But we can train maybe since we don't need to rest. How about that? That's a plus. Don't need this card. We already have this. We can't afford any of this stuff actually. And then this is magic infused. Start a battle. The initiation card is in hand. 1 tenacity damage to all enemies. But where does this go? Oh, it's one of these things that has to be replaced. I wish they would tell us what the... I think I can go back and figure out what the cards are. So this one at start of battle, plus 25 damage. Start of battle, plus 20% shield. Activate Epiphany for the equipment for the equipped combatant. Oh no, I'm going to try Bleach. I'm definitely going to try Bleach. I'm going through this a little bit. Then tomorrow, I'm going to try to do some DC Worlds Collide, I think. I'm playing that still, but there's like there's no content. There's nothing for me to talk about there. No new characters. Kyle Rayner is kind of a dud in terms of conversation, at least. Figured him out. But I think I need to do Hal Jordan rank 8. Then I do want to do Bleach. I have downloaded Bleach. Maybe tomorrow I could try Bleach. I'm kind of feeling Chaos Zero Nightmare. We can go back and forth between Bleach and Chaos Zero Nightmare, I think. And then sprinkle in some DC Worlds Collide videos for the YouTube crowd. Yeah, why not try it tomorrow? Because here's the other thing too. I'm kind of like not gun shy. I kind of feel stupid about it because I did not start this game earlier, and that kind of has me thinking like, well, why not start Bleach earlier and see what's up? Okay, so then this one at the start of battle, if the initiation card is in hand, yeah, okay. I don't like the condition. I don't quite even understand what's going on, so we're gonna go ahead and back out. Okay, so. Leave. Is it? Yeah, okay, so hey, shout out Mr. West. I need to reset my chat so I can see when you guys are popping up because now it just blends in with yesterday. How is Bleach? I've gotten some descriptions of it. We're gonna train. Even I should be training. You can select one among 3 neutral cards. Why not? Evade, draw next 2 cards. Next turn 2. Quick draw. We don't have that character. And we don't have this character. So I guess we get to pick this card. I guess we get to pick this card. Who does this go with though? Controller, controller, unobtainable. So then we can't do anything with this? I'm selecting this combatant. Okay, cool. All right, and then confirm. But yeah, how's Bleach? What are you thinking about? I've gotten some descriptions of it that it's seemingly open world, but not quite. And then I'm guessing I don't, after that, I don't know. Are you building a character or are you replaying Bleach like in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot? I love the game. They just need PvP. They're not going to add PvP. Just like this game, I would think would have PvP at some point, but maybe not. But it doesn't. This one doesn't have PvP. I think that's why, not Flip. Was it Spike who said he doesn't like PvP? Spike, did you say you don't like PvP? Let's see. Damage. Let's see. Any kind of setups. So we can do this just to start off. Why not? We can do this. I have no metalizations, but that's fine. We'll go with it. There's an epiphany that she's about to get. All right, cool. So 1 vulnerable, 2 metalizations. Decrease metalizations by up to 2 plus 150% damage amount for each. I love the game. They just need. Oh yeah, no, I already read that. Sorry. If in metallization state, decrease metallization by 1. Add 1 hit. Inflict 2 vulnerable. These are giving you a lot of damage. 200% damage based. 200 defense based damage. Decreases metallization by up to 2. Plus 150% damage. This seems nuts. And this one's 110. If metallization state, decrease metallization by 1, add 1 hit, inflict 1. So this one's doing 220 if I have metallization. This one just does 200 out off rip. And then adds damage amount for each. These two are nuts. I'm gonna go with this one though. Okay. And then we can go ahead and finish you off. Give it 9 out of 10 because really is that good. You like it that much. I think it was Flip. Okay, who said they don't like PvP though? Coincidentally, I don't like PvP either. I like co-op and PvE. Okay. All right. So then because that didn't make sense to me for you or Flip, honestly, because then why DC Worlds Collide? But DC Worlds Collide is nothing but PvE right now. The PvP is kind of bleh. So I guess that makes sense. Should I even? Well, why not? Why wouldn't I do it? Why wouldn't I? And then we can close off. Okay. I do like PvP. I guess PvE. When it's stuff like this, I'm learning this about myself. As I play Midnight Suns. I have started to miss PvE content where you have a story and you're going through stuff. I haven't missed that. How many of these folks can I kill? Oh, we like him. KK Ron. We like KK Ron. Okay. Oh, not enough. This gives me AP, right? Yeah. Come catch this L. I don't think I'll be able to finish him off though. All right. But I do kind of miss PvE content. I guess the problem that I'm having with it in terms of stream is that this is the setup. Y'all watch me play through this game. We chat about it. I'm going to have to fix what the chat looks like, but you know, cool. If you guys like that, I love it. I do like PvP to some degree because it's solving a puzzle. But then as I thought about it, especially as I was talking to my daughter about like gaming itself, like there's no story, there's no creativity behind it. So I was just complaining to her about like how she plays Roblox and it's like low quality games and all that other stuff. And even if the quality is low, there's no like, because this right here could be seen, this game itself could be seen as quote unquote lower quality because you have fan service and all that other stuff, the way that the movements are, the animations, but it's amazing. I like it. Plus they have a really funny story or a really interesting story. As much as I make fun of it, I'm having a good time. I'm jabbing, but I do like it. I enjoy it. I respect it. So yeah. Ooh. So maybe, am I really about to wreck these fools out the gate? Oh, take this L. So I guess it's true what they say about appearances being deceiving, very much so. So it's kind of funny for me that I'm starting to remember how much I like, it sounds stupid, how much I like PvE content, like well done PvE content. It's like a good movie, I guess. So that's what I was telling her. Instead of her doing Roblox, right now she's doing Oddmar. That's the game she's playing. She says she likes the story. It's about a Norse god who is trying to get to Valhalla. So yeah, I guess I should lean into PvE a little bit more. Yeah, I've never been good at any games to enjoy PvP. Losing all the time isn't fun. It's one of those that's more game dependent. So like with Strike Force, with DC Legends, they can put you in areas to where you can succeed. I was just never the person who gave a damn about being number one in the world. There were a few times I wanted to be number one on leaderboards, and I would like save up diamonds or whatever currency they had to use to get to that in specific weeks for specific rewards. But I didn't care about being world number one. I just like the competition. Like I said, I would treat it like basketball. I'm just competing against the other dude. He is countering everything. They are dying. We are going to lose a lot of health if we don't get rid of somebody. Who's coming up next? All these dudes? Okay. So we need to basically wipe all y'all out. 180% damage. No, we're not ready for you yet. 75. What is going on? What is his status? He's lost something. Whoa. Do we have like attack down or some crap? Oh, get off me. Oh, get off me. We are about to take a bunch of damage too. Okay, so let's heal and give ourselves an extra AP while I try to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do. 459 defense based damage. This gotta kill somebody. You are apparently immortal. It's gotta kill you. Yeah, you're playing Bleach Soldier. PvP in general sucks. It's okay. So you were the one who came at it that strong. It's why are you fighting broccoli? Did your daughter tell you she hated it? No, because the way I cook the broccoli is delicious. It is delicious. No, I like PvP and plus content creator. Give you tips on what characters to upgrade, do whatever to, so that you can get through PvP. That's kind of the whole deal with YouTube. Nobody cares about me playing PvE. Should I do this? And then I can save that for whenever Shield Dude decides to not be Shield Dude anymore. Nobody cares about me playing just video games and just watching. You guys do, but y'all cool though. So yeah, everything that I read about in terms of doing YouTube was you have to offer, if you want to do it and you're enjoying the game, you have to offer value. Value that I'm offering is like, yo, this is how you would get past such and such and such and such. Or these are the characters I feel like are really good. You're making me hungry. This rotten ass looking broccoli makes you hungry, bro. We got to talk about what you eat. You need to treat yourself better. I'm not eating purple broccoli, dog. Like you need to love yourself more. No, you cannot eat purple broccoli. I forbid that. I forbid that. Something's growing. Something's growing in that. But no, PvP can be fun, and that is the end to YouTube and streaming. That's what people want to know about, is how to beat whoever, whatever, whenever in PvP. Why do you have so many shields? All the shields. You have all the shields. You have all the shields. How am I supposed to get past that? Okay, we'll just do this for now. We'll do this at you. Yeah, okay, so there's one more shield I have to get through. Okay, I understand now. And let's just get the hell out of here. I'm not trying to inflict damage on my own team. Oh, wait, that's what it is. I have to exhaust those cards so I don't get damage. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, but bump all the crap. Just throw it all away. I do enjoy it. You the one who don't like it. Don't tell me to throw away what you don't like. Does that make sense? If I'm over here enjoying this burrito, man, I hate burritos. You should throw that away. But I like burritos though, dog. Like, what are we? It had guacamole in it and everything. I'm not throwing it away because you don't like it. Come on now, be easy. But no. Although, throw it all away does sound like a Linkin Park song. I could just see Chester. Rest in peace to a legend, Chester. I could just see Chester screaming, "Throw it all away!" I could hear that. Have they not sang that in the song? Anyway. There's my brain being a little bit, there's a tangent for you. I hadn't gone on one in a minute. I am so indecisive right now about what I want to do. I don't want to use this as if it makes a damn bit of difference. Okay, let's go ahead and just do that. So, are we through the shield yet? No? What is going on? Who are you? What are you doing? But no, so I'm going to try to strike a balance. I'll do more PvE stuff. I am enjoying it a lot. Have to admit, this game is fun and I get to make fun of it. There's a billion of these. I will go into Bleach. I'm gonna make it so I'm gonna say tomorrow. That way I'll have to, but I'll have to start it. There's a question for you guys. At the start of that game, is it just a bunch of scenes that I'm looking at? Or is it a tutorial? Should I even bother doing the tutorial online, or should I do the tutorial for Bleach like tonight? And then what are you doing? Should I do the Yep, let's counter. Let's see what counter does. Should I do the tutorial and everything for Bleach tonight and then just come in like straight up, start the story? Or does the tutorial part of the story? Should I just start from ground zero when doing the stream? What do you guys think? Let me know. And then I'll just follow. Oh, that's okay. Flip. That's a bit straight. Is that somewhere in there? 100%, 100%. But not everybody's like that. I.e., me. I just enjoy playing against other people. It's just like pick up basketball to me. I'm not putting my self-worth on it. That's kind of harsh, man. That's not for everybody. I get what they need me to do right now. It's just obnoxious. This little creature, I don't even know if it's doing any damage to me, but I need to. There's 2 shields, so I have to get 2 hits and then hit it. You are a pain in the. It's not even. You're not even gonna take me out. I only have 1 attack card. You never. All right, fine. I don't even know what to do, and I feel. I'm talking about my feelings too much. This is ridiculous. You are a jerk. And so then I do this. It's gonna count for 1 attack against him. No shields. I'm out of AP. You still alive. Ugh. Where are the clothes? You mean in this game? Good question. They got blown off in the wind. Okay, so I got 1 attack, 2 attack, status. This is an upgrade when creating futility. And then... You are a jerk. You little... I don't even know what you are. You're like a cross between a cat and a wombat. I don't know what that is. You do nothing but shields. Status effect, bleed. I wish I could save these 2 cards. That's fine. Let's just do this. Yeah, confirmed, man. Damn. What do I need shields for? This thing doesn't attack. Yo, we're going to be here for a minute dealing with this thing until I get more attack on it. See? Now we got no shields, but now I have no attack cards. Well, of course, there's exceptions to the rule, but we're talking about elitist. Oh, yeah, no. When you're talking about the higher, that's what I mean. I think the toxic version of this is like at the highest level of the PvPs. So like the people who want to be in top 100 in the world, or the people who want to, if you have it and you can afford it, whatever, but the stories I could tell you about the amount of money that people spend to claim a title for a game that has like 100,000 people playing it. It doesn't have infinite health, Argent. So basically, oh, did I get through it? Thank Jesus. It had 2 shields and it would refresh its shields every single time, but just not do any damage. So I had to hit the shield twice and then get a 3rd attack, but I was only getting 2 attack cards at a time, which was just, ugh. It was just a loop of I'm not gonna say that word. I'm not gonna say that word. But it was a loop of just like, you're gonna be here with me. Let's just say that. Join us for this momentous event. I don't like joining any of y'all. Take part in the compilation. No, we only watch those on incognito mode. Convert selected cards into card order Bibles. Decrease credits by 40. Nah, we fight. It ran away. Praise God, it ran away. Okay, cool. Because I didn't even notice when I started reading your thing. Thank God it ran away. Because I felt like I was going to be there forever. I don't even care that I didn't get anything from killing it. I do not care. So, attack here, 100% damage. She has something going on. What do you have going on, lady? Gain shield, remove metallization at start next turn, get 3. We can rock with that. Excuse me. It's basically a god complex, Mondo. Why can't I just fight the AI and we all get along? Why do you want to destroy robots? What's that all about? Robots are people too. I mean, I know they're not, but we're only about 10 years away from that being a t-shirt. How many people do you have on this game? How many players do you have on this game? What do you mean by players? Oh, cards? I just have like 5 combatants or whatever. I could do the draws as well after this thing, and then I'll do the story. And then upgrade. What are you doing? We'll do a wave. Why not? So I can do the draws, maybe get some more combatants, but I think I only have like 5. When creative, whatever, we just gonna plop you guys out there. At this point, there's no, what am I trying to discern? Okay, straight. Yeah, see, thrust combo. It's only because of how few clothes there are that I keep thinking that that's something perverse. I'm sure I've played other games where they've used the phrase thrust combo. But right now, in this moment, I feel like a 16-year-old who keeps hearing that and being like, like it's really, okay. I'm being very immature. Increase heal amount, 30%. I don't even know why I saved those cards, but decrease metallization by 2, and then that extra damage. What? Die. All right, cool. And then this, I mean, might as well run it. It's not going to be there next time. Who run it? I'm all for anything co-op or working together to achieve an ultimate goal and reaping rewards. PvP, though, can expeditiously go extinct. Oh, I still like it. I'm not going to fight you, but I still like it. I still enjoy PvP. That's the we got another Celestial. Metallization, 3 resolve for 1 turn. If only I knew what resolve meant. But I like counter. I like counter. We're going to do counter. And plus, it doesn't increase the cost. I guess resolve was very valuable, but I want the counter. We'll do that to you. Cool. I think this gives me an AP that's straight, because then I can come back and use this after I do this, which creates futility. And I can do damage to you because then that next card is going to be an AoE attack. So we'll do this. Get that AP out there. And then we will do this. Send one of y'all night-night. Night-night. Then these are just, well, let me go ahead and do the heals. Just because this battle's about to be over with. All right. Exactly, Shell. Exactly, Flip. Like, why are you looking at me like that, though? Why are you looking at me like that, though? I don't know a lot, but I know what that look means. Okay, so we'll do this. Okay, no, we should be able to get rid of Buddy right now. Oh, wait, I did ask that question. Did I not see the answer to it? So, no, legit question, jokes for a second. Hold up. Bleach, should I just start from the beginning and just play tutorial, all this stuff in the beginning? Or do you think it's worth me starting Bleach like this evening just to see what the tutorial is? And then is it like a chapter thing where I'm exploring, like how should I approach it? Is it okay for me to just I'm opening up Bleach right now and I'm starting from now, or is there like a lot of text and stuff I need to read and get through before like playing the game? In terms of content stuff, the group examined these scripture the cultists were working on. The scripture is filled with all kinds of sorcery and curses. The ominous aura of the scripture wraps around the the group. Okay, who do I want to gain an epiphany? I'm really liking Mir lately, but she is like strong. Let's balance him out a little bit. 240% damage. Create 3 futility cards. Plus, okay, cool. Yeah, knock out the tutorial real quick. Okay, then plan on re-rolling. It's like a cartoon show. Oh, you mean this? Yeah, it's 100% like a cartoon show. That's why I'm kind of enjoying it now. I didn't know if others would enjoy this content. Like, who's coming here to watch me play a video game? That was my main issue with it. But I got, what, 7 of y'all? That's fine. I wish they would give me a number of how many people are watching. Let's see. Who are you? What is this? Instinct ignition. I don't like... What's up with these empty-ass eyes? I don't trust kids with empty-ass eyes. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to do it anyway just because this is the last one. And this will complete like this save data for me. So that way all of these characters have a full set. I don't need to rest and I can't train. So I guess available zone interactions is 1. You know, we can still rest. Why not? Let's do it. Confirm. Bet. And then we leave. Bleach is like a cartoon. Oh, you mean Bleach the game. I thought you meant this game. Okay. All right. So I'll knock out the tutorial tonight. And then I will. In fact, I need to do this on my phone, but I'll do it later. Just put it front and center on my phone so I don't forget tonight and get caught up in anything else. Because there is some Strike Force stuff I need to do. And there is some DC Worlds Collide stuff I need to do. Just like the daily stuff. Some of the PvE content in Strike Force is fun though lately. Defense based. I guess I want to get the metallization up first though. But alright, we're gonna go ahead and do this to this, whatever this is. Another attack. What are you spitting up? Oh, is this a yeast infection? What's going on? Bro, you might need to see a doctor. Yeah, we do shields with counter. New mobile or console. Hey, what's up, Mike? How you doing? Speaking of Mike, I need to go get a cup of coffee. No. So, the new Bleach game is a mobile game. Total of 9 individuals are currently being creeps and watching you closely, me included. All right, 10. We're good with that. Okay. No, we're good with that. And then I'll do my content for the YouTubes later. All right. I don't like him. Okay, so this skill, I didn't even know. 1 evade, draw next turn 2. And this cost me 2. We can go with you. If well, first we'll run you. Who run it? Bet. Then the futility cards, for each exhausted futility card, I can do this. She has an epiphany over here though. Heal for her 90%. But it's an epiphany and I kind of want that card to become something else. Bet. Okay, so finale, heal for 50% plus 50% for each AP used this turn. Heal for 150%, increase heal amount of the next card used by 20%. Nope. Heal for 150%, increase, retain one of these. Increase heal amount by 30% for each AP, 1 wave. So you retain the card, I guess. I don't know if I care necessarily about that, but I mean, you can do back-to-back heals and you get to keep the card, or we get 30% for each AP used and then 1 wave. I don't even know. Okay, we'll do this. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But then it says we get to retain it, which I think I misunderstood what that meant for them. Okay. I mean, let's just go ahead and do you. All right. I enjoy more than DC Worlds Collide. What's oh you mean Bleach? Yeah, DC Worlds Collide is completely interface turn based, while Bleach is SR and turn based, with a tad bit of open world. Okay. I really like the treasure hunting. Okay. Okay. Cool. 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 All right. So then we will get into that. I will do the tutorial for it tonight, and then I will try to run it tomorrow. Try. If I'm just using it on my phone instead of trying to use one of those crappy emulators, it should be fine. Let's see. Damage to all enemies. Why not do that? Why wouldn't I? Let's just do that. Get it over with. Bet. And then, is this another? No, just a shield. Bet. Why not? Okay. So then Bleach on the menu for tomorrow. With some Chaos Zero Nightmare. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to try to wake up earlier tomorrow if I don't have a... My daughter doesn't have another bad dream. Then I'll wake up early. I need to hurry up and get through this so I can go ahead and do chapter 2, guys. Like, you're taking so long. You've taken so much of my time. Let's see. This attack here. I'm going to go with this AoE attack. I don't even know why I care so much about killing those little water things, but why not? Okay. Chop? Sure. You don't even do no damage for real, and then you got counterattack. This looks like a yeast infection. Okay, so... He may need to go see a doctor. Create 3 futility cards. When creating futility cards, it changes to an attack. Okay, so you know what? Let's do you first. Let's do you first. I know now that I'm doing these futility cards, it's not going to do anything. Let's add an AP because then this will make it more fun. And then let's create 3 futility cards and then just use one of them. Okay. My 8-year-old sister has been watching MHA. She's on episode 12 now. Okay. All right. I wanted my daughter to start watching My Hero Academia, but I don't know if it's going to be too much. That's the thing. Because I think she would like it, but I don't know if that's like... I might be overprotective dad right now. I don't know if that's too intense. I think she would like it, but for example, what's his name? Stain? He's pretty creepy. He's not Puss in Boots 2, the Grim Reaper is a wolf creepy, but bruh is like, you know, he's a little scary. We're trying to avoid these nightmares. So I don't know. Do you think, am I being too much for each exhaustive futility? Am I being too much? Because My Hero Academia quickly became one of my favorite animes of all time. I was so into it that it almost took my #1 spot and almost kicked off Cowboy Bebop. But, you know, cooler heads prevailed. Cowboy Bebop will remain #1 to me. But My Hero Academia is in my top 5, especially in terms of like shonen anime. Is #1 to me. I love that. I love that series. And Vigilantes is good too. She hasn't started watching any other anime yet. I haven't put her onto it yet. I was thinking about doing a Spy Family just because it's funny and cute, just as like a gateway. Maybe Detective Conan. But Detective Conan, and here's the funny thing too, I was going to say Detective Conan might be too old school. She loves watching old school Disney, like I mean 1950s Disney little 8-minute shorts they used to do. Tom and Jerry. She loves that old school stuff. I do not know why. She has an old spirit, I guess. But like... she loves those things. So like introducing her to like Detective Conan wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Introducing her to Spy Family, which is more modern, I think she would find that funny. She might find that really funny actually. So I have no metalizations up right now. We'll go ahead and do this attack. Cowboy Bebop is the best. It's the best. It was like one of the first. There was Berserk, which was awesome. And Cowboy Bebop that I remember my friends giving me. And Cowboy Bebop was, I only had 6 episodes. I kept watching those same 6 episodes over and over and over. And then when I was able to go to college and get the other ones, like download them illegally, dog, are you, man, Loved Cowboy Bebop. And it does not get talked about enough. I told her, yeah, we gets way deeper than just that, than Princess. I mean, what could I say? Like Lupin the Third. I haven't even watched Lupin the Third. I haven't even watched that one. I mean, I've watched the TV series, but I haven't watched the. It was a tearjerker for you, Cowboy Bebop. I mean, the ending. But I had a friend who. Spoiler alert! If you haven't watched Cowboy Bebop, and we're not talking about the live-action Netflix series. Spoiler alert! If you have not watched Cowboy Bebop, don't listen for the next or just mute me for the next 5 minutes. I have a friend who refuses to believe that. 3, 2. I have a friend. I tried to watch Dr. Stone. I didn't like it. I have a friend who refuses to believe that that was the end. He said that you never actually saw him die, so it didn't happen. Those were his words because he refused to believe that could happen. He absolutely refused to believe that that was the end of Spike. So he was like, nope. This little girl wants to watch Tokyo Ghoul. I haven't watched Tokyo Ghoul. Isn't that kind of not for 8-year-olds? Like I don't think that's something she should. I'm not trying to tell you what to do with your little sis, but I feel like that might be pushing it. At least with My Hero Academia, they heroes and stuff. They're trying to fight evil. It's just I think it's a bit much at times, at least for someone younger. But I could see the vision. You know what I mean? I could see where you would show it to her. Tokyo Ghoul. Okay. Yo, that was cool. That was nice. We appreciate you, KK Ron. We appreciate you. Next. Kind of Bash the Stampede. I did not like the new days. What is up? I didn't like the new Bash the Stampede. I'm an old school Trigun fan, which I'm old school. You would never be able to tell. And I'm an old school Trigun fan. I tried to watch Bash the Stampede, that new Netflix one that came out a couple years ago. I tried watching it 2 different times. I even tried to readjust my thought process and be like, it's new. It's new. Don't be that guy who's everything old, everything new is crap, but I just could not get through it. I really couldn't. Death Note is awesome. I got shoot. Who are you talking to? I don't know what you thought this was. I don't know who you think you're talking to. I don't know who you think you're talking to. Being disrespectful like that. I don't know who you think you're talking to. I don't know who you think you're talking to. Anime series. There's that manga. You know how hard this is to get in Switzerland? It's not that hard. I'm being extra. There's manga stores here too. I'm just talking. Hellsing, in case you ain't ever. Where the camera at? Hellsing, Volume 1. I got the big old edition. Yeah. And then I never finished this anime, but this anime was awesome. Monster. I bought the manga, and this one because the woman I'm dating now, she was like, oh, well, she never looked into mangas or anything like that. Even though she's an artist, she's an amazing painter, absolutely amazing painter. So much so that she can make a good bit of money off of it. People just want her prints. They don't even give a damn about the paintings. That's how good she is. She had never been through anime or anything like that. And I started showing her. And she was like, well, I want to start reading some of these because she thinks the artwork is beautiful. She loves the artwork in it. She had never been exposed to it in that way. And I was like, okay, cool. And then this one, so this one I didn't even realize, but this one's in German. But I think the story's really good, especially if you watch the anime. So we'll watch the M Monster. Show it the right way. So we'll watch it. I think I'm going to watch that with her. But she wanted to read Death Note. And I don't know if I should let her read Death Note or have her watch the anime first. We're going to ask about that. Death Note is goated. I'm not going to lie to you. We might have to do a top 5 anime thing here, but I want this to stay a friendly community. I want this to stay a friendly community, and I feel like select a card to duplicate. This one seems boss. The evade and then next draw 2 next turn is kind of cool. Damn, what are we doing? I kind of want to duplicate the one for the strongest character that costs 0, gives me 30% damage and creates the futilities I need, but the futilities could just be thrown away and not be anything in battle. This will draw 2 cards for me next time, but it does have but 1 evade too, and it does exhaust. 200% defense based damage, decrease metallization by 2, plus 150. This hits. I'm gonna go with this one, I guess. Oh, okay. That was a tough decision. Obtain. Yo, when an enemy is defeated, 2 vulnerable to all enemies. When an enemy is defeated, 200% fixed damage to all. That one, of course. Now, damn the shovel. I don't. Hit target, undo weaken stat. That shovel I can chuck the deuces to that. Bye-bye, shovel. Confirm. That was an easy decision to make. Credits, we obtain those. Chaos loot. What's chaos loot? All this other stuff. Okay, obtain. Cool. All right, so let me catch up on the chat real quick. We opened up the doors to animate, and the 7 Deadly Sins is good. It's not top 10, not top 5. Let's see. The remake is hot garbage. Of Trigun, if you're saying that, yes. She finished AOT from beginning to end. What's AOT? What's AOT? Flip. Unprompted. In fairness, the creator of Cowboy Bebop always said that he left it open to interpretation. Maybe he's dead, maybe he's not. See, that's what my friend said. And everybody else, one of my friends, and everybody else was like, no, he died. He died. And my friend was like, no. I refuse to believe he died. He didn't even get indignant about it. He didn't try to fight it. He just said no and then just stopped talking. Like, that was just no. No, just no. No, but you don't believe it? No. He didn't. You didn't see him die. You didn't see anything that. No, he's not dead. That was it. End of the conversation. What's up, guy? Death Note is goated. I love the subtlety in Trigun. Trigun was so good and it was so goofy, and then that turned to where everything got serious. I need to watch Trigun again. I hadn't watched that in 20 years. That turn was something serious. We got a lot of stuff for this. Yay, final scores. Not like we're competing against anybody because there's no PvP. Don't tell me he went for Death Note. Oh wait, who did? Okay, so the goofy guy who was a perfect gunfighter. That's what. Yeah, it was fun in the beginning, and then when it did that shift, and he had a brother or something. I thought you had a book. Nah, Death Note kind of triggered me. Anyone could die. Death Note. This is the thing. I've already said this before. This is why I don't have superpowers. This is why I'm not going to ever find one of them Death Note books, any of that stuff. I would do good. I would be a good guy. Unless. Yo, dog, did you really just cut me off in traffic? You see that we zigzagging into this interstate and you want to just drive all the way to the end and then try to squeeze your way through because you think I'm going to let you in. You know what? Where's my Death Note at? Oh my God, that's the intriguing part of it. I can unlive anyone at any time. That's what I'm saying. And then you put it in the hands of a teenager who is just like, we wilding over here. Soul Eater. I need to watch Soul Eater. 7 Deadly Sins are good. Attack on Titan I never got to finish. Attack on Titan. Okay, you said AOT. Attack on Titan I never got to finish. Your little sister finished Attack on Titan, isn't she? You said she's 8, right? I wouldn't put SDS in top 20. No, it was fun. I'm a huge fan of it. It's just like not just like, but there were a couple of animes that I was watching on a Crunchyroll that were like, this is not good, but I like it. I'm having a good time. This is a good time for me. Black Clover might be one of those where it's not good, but I do like it. No, wait, I didn't want to enter. What are we doing? Oh no, I'm supposed to be going to the story mode. No. No. I don't want this. How do I exit? Whatever. We'll do this. But I want to exit this mode now. Yeah, let's go here. Escape. For escape. I'm a spider, so what good anime? Can't remember how Trigun went. I know he had a brother and a girl, Ray. I think her name was, I can't remember that part. She wasn't really dead or something like that. I remember beginning to end, my guy. I was shocked. AOT is different. Okay. I need to watch it. Trigun I need to rewatch. Trigun is really, really, really good. I do need to rewatch that series. Okay, so I'm going to make a cup of coffee, and then we're going to go into chapter 2. Maybe we'll do a couple pulls. We'll do chapter 2 for like a few minutes. I don't have much time because I need to feed my daughter and have breakfast, and then we're going to go Christmas tree shopping. So let's claim all of our achievements. Need to get them Christmas decorations, all that jazz. We're going to try to find a goofy looking Santa Claus with the hat over his eyes. Maybe a couple of gnomes, not gnomes, elves to put around the house a little bit. No, this is just a new thing there. Do I have any other achievements or stuff that will allow me to pull things? Activities, claim all. Yeah, so we'll do that, make a cup of coffee, and then come back. Event stuff. Is there anything for me to claim here? It keeps doing this, but I'm not a level 35, so why you keep telling me to do it if I can't do it? Claim you. I will say one thing about games like this. They do give you a lot of rewards. They do set up a lot of stuff for you to look at least. Okay, so next. Full Metal Alchemist Brother. I never finished either one, and I did like them a lot. Dory, of course. We got to shout out Finding Nemo. That's an amazing movie. Definitely top 3. Also Sergeant Frog and the Vampire Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. That I don't know how good it is, but that's in my top 5 in terms of movies. Insufficient level, you don't say. So let's go back. Oh, claim reward for completing the story. What reward was this? Who we getting? Headquarters Barry responding. Who you? Are you a new partner or are you a new combatant? Ranger. So this is a new 4-star. Huh. Initial data save. So I didn't realize I had one of them coming through. Complete story 2. All right. So those are the events that we need to get through. Chaos. The one thing about these games is that they give you so much stuff to look at. Sometimes it's cool to get it, and sometimes it's a bit overwhelming. That's one thing about these games. Sometimes it can be a bit overwhelming. I keep going back to this red dot like I'm able to do something. Stop it. All right. So do I have enough to pull any kind of combatant? Rescue any combatant. I was told to save these, so I'm going to save those. We could pull 10 and get a guaranteed 4. Renoa, Veronica, or Leia. Why is her face like that? What are you doing? Where's your other hand? What are you doing with it? Why is your face like that? We'll hold. We'll hold. I'm gonna make my cup of coffee, then we'll come back. Yeah, I need to finish Full Metal Alchemist. Mana, you often do watch TV series. Was wondering if you ever seen Vampire Dude, please, who are you asking? I was obsessed with vampires. It could never touch Buffy or Angel, but I did watch all of Vampire Diaries. It was, yeah, with the X actually. It was like, Damon! Every single episode. It was, and the originals I did watch. I didn't finish the originals though. I finished the Vampire Diaries. Mediocre potato chip TV series at best. And I say potato chip series, those are the ones that you don't need to really pay attention to. You can be on your phone. You'll never miss the plot. You'll never miss the plot. And they did that whole, just like The Flash does, just like, well, Buffy did it. Just like all those TV shows, it's just the same, like they cycle through the same themes of like love and friendship and all the other stuff and betrayal from the, it's the same thing every single time. But yeah, definitely watch Vampire Diaries. My damn show, please finish originals. I don't know. Buffy and Angel were mine. Those were better. In fact, I'm supposed to rewatch those very, very soon. My lady and I are gonna rewatch those very, very soon. All right, so let me go ahead and make this cup of coffee. I'll think about finishing the originals. I don't know. They were getting a little bit out. I don't know. I'll be back in a minute.
わけじゃないわ。ただ自分と似てると思ってるだけよ。私は夜に咲く黒いバラ。ああ、詩を書いていたわ。趣味なの。別に黒が好きってわけじゃないわ。ただ自分と似てると思ってるだけよ。
I'd say like yes. I would say like yes. I was just making a coffee real quick in the middle of the back. And if you need me, come here real quick. And you can look in the door. I know you did really good job last time.
私は夜に咲く黒いバラ。
Were you smart? Oh, because you had a bad dream?
ああ、詩を書いていたわ。
You like it?
趣味なの。
Because it's cold in here. Okay.
別に黒が好きってわけじゃないわ。ただ自分と似てると思ってるだけよ。私は夜に咲く黒いバラ。
Okay.
ああ、詩を書いていたわ。
That's okay though. Somebody say. I only saw that part. I haven't even read anything. I just saw that part. I'm going to watch my. You know what's funny? You know what's funny? I have watched True Blood. I didn't watch the last season because I didn't like the way season 5 ended. It was weird. And they tried to do the whole Buffy Angel thing too of like, do you like the blonde or do you like the brunette? These are two handsome dudes. Pick the bad guy. Pick the bad guy who's a good guy. Pick the good bad guy or pick the bad guy. Whatever. I never finished Smallville. I think I got to season 7 and never finished it. And now, okay, I hate to put it. I could put it on blast. I don't think she's watching. I doubt she's watching. She's probably not watching. I think I have somebody now that I can watch this stuff with. So previously, not to say bad things, previously it was like Vampire Hunter Diaries and Originals, and that was cool. But then there was not going to be any kind of Smallville, any kind of like True Blood, any kind of Buffy the Vampire Slayer stuff, which is okay. We parted ways amicably. That was nice. Now I think I'm with somebody where we could sit down and go through all this stuff. So we'll see. Because as much, and this is the truth, when you're single, you get to decide whatever the hell you want to watch. When you're in a relationship, you kind of try to find something in the middle to where you can be like, okay, we're both going to enjoy this. And it seems like we have similar tastes. Like the first time I went over to her spot, she was like, oh, I'm about to watch a Naked Gun movie, like Naked Gun 33 and the Third. And I was like, what? Really? And then she ended up watching Total Recall from the 80s. And I was like, hold up. You lying to me. You British. Y'all don't even know them movies like that. Anyway, okay, so here we go. Let me stop. We get into the personal stuff. All right, so we're going to start recording for chapter. This facts. It's facts. It is 100% facts. Because I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do it the same way. I'm going to be real. I'm not really trying to watch Love is Blind with you. I'm not. I don't want to watch Temptation Island. And we had an agreement previously. We had an agreement. I'm going to go, when I go play basketball or whatever, whenever I'm hooping, that's your, Love is Blind, Love on the Spectrum, which were good shows. Love on the Spectrum was, I couldn't. Yep, the Starburst is up. I couldn't do Love on the Spectrum because it would break my heart how they would get their hearts broken And I was just like, why are we exercising in recreational sadness? I don't want this. And then Temptation Island, they just stupid people. Like, why would you have a relationship and then go be tempted? Stay away from temptation. It even says it in the Bible. I'm sure it says it in other like holy texts too. Just stay away from the temptation. Don't prove how strong you are. No, you want attention. That's why you're doing it. Anyway, I can't stand them shows. RJ called me out of my starburst. I showed her the starburst thing too, by the way, because she has her own starburst. We are all in this neurodivergent journey together, right? Anyway, so chapter 2. But yeah, so it does make a difference in terms of watching that stuff. And then, you know, when she was gone to wherever, I would get my chance to catch up on watching Batman the animated series or watching an anime series. It's different if you can watch it with a person. Ain't no compromise out here. I'm Tyrone and I'm a TV now. And this my TV now. Moment Smallville got interesting was when they started adding in the Justice League. Yeah, I remember some of that stuff coming in. But no, Smallville was in, not be fair, Flip. Smallville was good from, I just fell off watching it, but it was good from start to when I start. So I think it was always good. It didn't have any real like lulls. There were no seasons where it was like, even Buffy had like season 4 and 5 where they were like, really, we doing this? Like, it wasn't great. Smallville, I don't remember Smallville having like a down season. Love and Hip Hop. Man, y'all can keep that Love and Hip Hop. I can't. Any of those reality things I can't do. All right, so we're going to go ahead. I've been recording for like 2 minutes, have no material. Let's go ahead and stop the recording and restart it because y'all got me on a tangent. Argent, they start the Starburst, Argent. All right, they start the Starburst. Okay? They started. They started it. It was always good, but after a while, it got repetitive. To be fair, those like Flash did the same thing. So did Green Arrow. For those shows, they try to stretch it out and make them last. But after, remember Black Pete? No. Why does that sound familiar? After like seasons 3, 4, and 5, yeah, it's gonna get repetitive unless they like deep dive into comics and get a massive budget. Which Smallville started to drop off for me after they killed off Jonathan. Oh, I didn't know they did that. Love the relationship between Clark and his dad. I didn't know that happened. Oh no. Well, that was always gonna happen. So don't worry. You did not drop a spoiler on a TV show that came out 20 years ago, 25 years ago. But I didn't know that happened. I should have watched that. Or did I know that happened? I don't think I did. All right. I enjoy it all. Hey, this brain branches out. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get into chapter 2. So let's start recording because then I have to cook breakfast. All right. So coming in 3, 2. I want to do some kind of cute, funny intro to chapter 2. All I know is I'm finna this wolf boy who keeps coming, Mr. Holy Crusader, who keeps coming on my ship telling me what to do on my ship. This is my ship. You don't get to just pick people off my ship, even though it is a person I don't like. And he never opens his eyes, so I don't trust him. So I want to ship. Honestly, I want to put him into an airlock and ship and just shoot him out into the universe and let him blow up and not even give him to you. You can go to hell. Let's get to the video. Peven even got infected with the kryptonite and got powers. What? Wait, I do remember Black Pete. Okay, Pete, who never had a good lineup. His edge up was always bumped up. Why was his forehead so small? I remember Pete. Yeah, he never had a good edge up. And nobody knew because it was all white people watching that show. He never had a good edge up. His forehead, they made his forehead look like this. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I remember Pete. All right. All right, here we go. His edge up was always bumped up, man. Anyway. All right, so like I can talk about it, but my edges the way they are right now. Anyway. Coming back. Damn, I didn't mention him so you could roast him. It was the truth, though, man. It was the truth, though. That's what I should not say that. Let's just say I'm assuming that in the hair and makeup department, there weren't too many people who were experts in his style of hair and how it should be taken care of. Or he just had a funny shaped head. All right, here we go. Coming back in 3, 2. Hi guys, I'm Gravity here, and this is a Chaos Zero Nightmare video. I'm still like terrified that I'm going to stumble on those words. Anyway, we're going to do chapter 2. I do have my 5-star, who is KK Ron. That's how we're going to call him now, KK Ron. That I do have him. We have Amir, and then I have Micah. I mentioned those 3 because those are going to be my foundational pieces. 5-star KK Ron, and then we have Amir and we have Mike on either side. I went through one not battle mission, but chaos, and was able to get some better save data. So now we're gonna attack the story. So Wolf's Requiem, progress 0, mission success 90%, loss rate, okay, whatever. The absurdity of her plans. But wait, can this actually work? What does that mean, bruh? Here we go. I guess we find out. The SS Nightmare is safe, is it though? Although there was no full-scale battle, we need any ally we can get. And you make valid points, so I think this was beyond the hair and makeup set. So you guys know on the YouTube, we're talking about Smallville, and I brought up the fact that Pete in Smallville never had a proper edge up. And I mentioned that it might be because there weren't too many people in his hair and makeup department that knew how to handle his hair. Or he had a funky shaped head. Either way, we like Pete. We ride with you, Pete. But nobody noticed it because I went to a school in Auburn, Alabama. So I was the only one that looked like Pete that was watching that show, at least to my knowledge. Anyway, status report on this ship. Nobody ever brought up the edge up, and it was like, yo, y'all don't see that? Why is his forehead so small? Anyway. Hull integrity check complete. We sustained some damage from enemy carrier planes, but it's within self-repair limits. Okay, so we were attacked. He did attack us. Okay, I don't like dude now. Arc City check complete. Shields held firm. No breaches. Oh, so we got a whole city on our ship. We're responsible for all these lives. However, our emergency maneuvers caused minor damage to Shelter 34B. Okay, so when it ended like that in that last chapter, that was us going to like war for real. And now we're, because, budgets, we didn't get to see the battle. They're just going to tell us about it. Okay, cool. Fortunately, that sector is currently unoccupied and there are no casualties. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you for the update. I appreciate this. This is a serious matter. At least we avoided a full-scale battle. How do we avoid that? Oh, because we warped. That was it. Because we warped. But attacking another Imperial vessel without proof? What on earth was Judas thinking? I'm saying, Judas. He's a Crux Cardinalis, right? From what I know, that's the second highest rank in the Holy Crusaders, just under the Holy Monarch, okay? So, I've caused quite the diplomatic mess for you all. My sincerest apologies. Truth be told, we caused this because we should have sent your ass over there anyway. We made the decision together, Inspector Lewis. No need to apologize. Exactly. Haha, truly touching. Well, no, you don't get to be like that, though. Why are there sparkles in the air? I don't like this. What's up with all the sparkles? We still don't like you. We just didn't like being told what to do. A 3-head better than a 5-head. That is hilarious. Demelion, that is hilarious. I'm sorry, I just saw that. That is hilarious. All right, here we go. What's our next move? Well, now with the way they're talking, I feel like I need to get my hair done. Anyway, what we need to Tryon. We head to Tryon. Okay. 2 operations. Not a bad idea. Better to get ahead of things. Okay, let's go. Establishing comms with operations now. Operator. Connection established. Okay, cool. Captain Rosie. What's up with that very menacing looking stuffed rabbit? Something tells me this is going to come to life and fight later. You never call. What's the occasion? Okay. We're calling you now, aren't we, Rosie? Ooh, Renoa does not like Rosie. Don't talk to my man like that. Oh, Renoa's there too. Not my favorite development. Oh, no punches pulled. Okay. You never miss an opportunity to be rude, do you? No. Uh-oh. That's because you're always standing between me and the captain. Ooh, she's straight up about it. She's trying to get her some captain. And that's because you launch yourself at the captain whenever you get the chance. Oh, and so Renoa, why are you trying to block it out? Why are you trying to block it out? We ain't together. Let me talk to Rosie. Anyway, we're moving on to the timeline of our routine report. Renoa, you haven't told me how you feel yet, and all you do is be a hypocrite and gaslight me. So like maybe I do need to talk to Rosie. Maybe we do need to go have a cup of coffee together. Maybe. Because of that hard-headed crux cardinalis. Got it, I'll handle it. See? So you already heard, thanks. Captain, no greeting for me. I'm offended. Yeah, we need to talk. Sorry, it didn't seem like there was room to butt in. It's okay, just hearing your voice is enough. Oh. A little heads up, by the way, the director's not happy. Transmission ended. See, Renoa, you over here blocking, but you ain't doing anything about it. You over here blocking, but you ain't doing anything about it. You trying to get down or what? We've been on this ship for a minute. All you do is gaslight me. And plus, aren't you supposed to be protecting me because of some other like squadron of dudes? Some other like mystical order of people who are like, I can't die because I'm a Protoss? See, you don't even love me for me. You love me because I'm a Protoss. Rosie doesn't love me for me, but at least you're trying to get down. The Holy Crusaders just attacked an Imperial vessel. By now, it's probably all over the news. Let me see. Oh, that's strange. There's nothing. Well, actually, meteor suppression. Uh-oh. Well, they are Holy Crusaders. Don't look so excited, Owen. Oh, sorry. Media blackout, so operations got involved. Sure, the Investigation Bureau likely had a hand in it as well. After all, the Crusaders were demanding me. That's a good point. From their perspective, the whole thing is an unnecessary scandal. If the suppression was this clean, I'd say both offices were involved. That's the most logical conclusion. All right. Captain, I'll proceed with docking on Tryon. Sounds good. Sure. Send a docking request to Tryon. Confirmed requesting docking clearance with Arc Tryon. Sure. Approved. Yep. All right. Once we dock, Renoa and I will go in alone. Are you sure about that? No, I want to go with my squad. Good call, Captain. Tryon has a way of draining people. Yeah, I'd love to sit this one out too. Oh, so now you don't even want to come. See? I'm liking Renoa less and less. Beginning docking sequence. What's up with Rosie? You know, it never gets any less dreary. You think so? I find it quite lively, actually. You have bizarre taste, Inspector Lewis. I hear that a lot. Yeah, you look like you got some weird stuff in your bedroom. I'll check in with the Investigations Bureau. If you need anything, you know where to find me. Noted. Then, if you'll excuse me. Deuces. Phew, I don't think I've ever dreaded a meeting more than this. It'll be fine. Captain, the fact that the director's already upset means it's not fine. See? Before we know it, we arrive at the doors of the Protoss Operations Office. Archeonon. Arc. Sigh. Alright. No use putting it off. Let's go. Nightmares ongoing. Ouch, my neck. Yeah, see, why can't I talk to Rosie? I don't understand. Feels like Rosie and I are on the same page. Just saying. Anyway. I have to watch Lord of the Mysteries one day. What? Lewis, cold voice. Who is this? Why? I'm not liking the eyes are the windows to the soul. I need to know who I'm dealing with, and everybody's eyes are covered up. Why do dudes not have eyes in this game? Inspector Lewis, except for Owen. Yes, I'm listening, Director. You seem a bit distracted, unusually so. Is there something that isn't included in the report? No, I was just recalling the conversation we had a little while ago. Tryon is quite a lively city, isn't it? When I gaze out of the windows and listen to your monotonous voice, that's not a compliment. The Zera doesn't appreciate jokes. It seems it has to be mentioned to the inspector every time. Gotcha. There was a conflict with the Sacred Sea, and during that process, the SS Nightmare of the Central Office protected you. Is that true? Yep, of course. There are no lies in the report. The Zera doesn't enjoy jokes, after all. Sir, Judas seems to have misunderstood things. Espionage, lead confidential information. These are the words of the Investigations Bureau always hears. These are the words the Investigation Bureau always hears. But they are also words we shouldn't hear. Okay. Especially when it comes to matters outside of duty. You handled quite uncharacteristic things. That's odd. Why did Sir Judas have such a misunderstanding? Unless the Sacred Sea holds some sort of grudge against the Investigations Bureau, refrain from making hasty statements. Was that hasty? If that were the case, Central Office couldn't be able to sit idly by. How? Of course. I just wanted to assert my innocence. You're innocent, Inspector Lewis? Surely you didn't think that the Investigations Bureau was unaware of what you did with the Holy Crusaders. What did he do? What did he do? I never intended to evade your observation, Chief. What did you do? That's why I even left hints that only our bureau could recognize. So it's true you orchestrated this plot. What happened? Manu, have you ever had, I don't even know what that word is, so I'm going to say no. But you never intended to betray the Empire. Is that what you're trying to say? I mean, if you left clues, the corruption with the Holy Crusaders, the acts they committed in the Emperor's name, weren't they all real? Ooh, uh-oh. They simply fell for a little prank of mine. It was all you're doing, the wiretaps, the leaks, and everything else. So you bugged their spot. So if you had been detained by them, that could never have happened, Chief. And I will reiterate, everything I did was for the Empire. Okay. It's true your actions weren't entirely unhelpful to our side, so I'm willing to believe you. Just don't give them any excuse next time. Now back to the bigger business. What's the inspector's evaluation of the captain of the SS Nightmare? That's the bigger thing? Are you interested? That's surprising. Do you trust my judgment? The Empire's inspection is the eye of the Empire. There's a lot of stuff going on that I feel like I'm missing. Is this a script? Anyway, those who make erroneous judgments cannot become inspectorates. All right. No one else should know this better than you, Inspector Lewis. Yo, go. Indecisive, overthinking, and lacking the decisiveness to eliminate risks at once. These are the same. Okay. For some reason, he has the ability to lead people. The ability to lead people is he's someone we can trust. If that weren't the case, I would probably be in the Sacred Sea's underground prison by now. Is this enough of a defense for them? Oh, so he came to bat for me. It doesn't matter much to me. Regarding the test subject, Lucas, aka Mucus, as reported earlier, we confirmed the eradication of the biological response. Mucus biological response. Ba-dum-tsh. All right, here we go. I have a learning reminder. One of the Empire's long suffering has fallen. Well done. Regarding the conflict with the Holy Crusaders, the Investigations Bureau will not respond officially. If necessary, we seek cooperation from the Operations Room. The Operations Room, the director of the Operations Room, is known for not being favorable toward me. Then it might be a good opportunity to build a rapport. Excuse me, you're joking, right? Wait a minute. Wait, he hung up. That's a cold person. Sometimes that's part of him. That just seems to be much like Zera. Buzz. This is Inspector Lewis from the Investigations Bureau. Operations Director. Oh, well, definitely a woman wearing a sailor's hat. I didn't expect you to come to the Operations Room for help, Inspector Lewis. I haven't sought it out yet. I can't believe you reached out before I even wanted to ask. Has the anger over the previous misunderstanding regarding the operations eavesdropping finally dissipated? No way. I couldn't put off hearing Inspector's apology and request. So, make sure you give all the details without missing anything. What on earth did you do to earn the label of heresy? The inspector's operations are classified. Ooh, You shouldn't have told her that. Director, is that so? Then resolve it within the inspector's abilities. Director. Oh, I see you, Shoto. They all just don't get jokes. Correspondence isn't over yet. Did you hear that? Haha. Let's skip the apology request and let me ask you something, Inspector. Hearing you say this suddenly makes me feel like a bit scared. Stop pretending to be naive and don't think this is going on for a minute. And don't think you can deceive me. Chop chop. The captain of the SS Nightmare may have let your vague manner of speech slide, but I have no intention of doing so. You think I'm hiding something, Director? Yeah. Your eyes are never open. Of course you're hiding something. Your eyes are never open. Your eyes are never open. You encountered the captain of the SS Nightmare in Chaos and rescued him. All the happenings up until escaping the crisis with this help again. I don't think they were all coincidences. Don't worry, Director. No matter how untrustworthy I may seem, I have no intention of backstabbing you. So you didn't say that you were trustworthy. You just said I'm not going to stab you in the back. That's some shady ass language, dog. Even if you don't feel that way today, you never know what tomorrow holds. That's my point. Like the way you phrase that. Anyway, you'll find out if you just wait and see. Pure intentions. Sure. Would you prefer a different expression then? My hidden intent? That's enough. Let's end this communication here. Please do. Thank you. Honestly, everyone just does as they please. Lord have mercy. Wiretapping, leaking, classified intel, and everything else. You did it all. If they really had detained you, that could never have happened. And I will reiterate, everything I did is for the Empire. Okay, so this is just like a rerun. Somebody recorded what they were saying? Lewis. For the Empire, huh? See, I knew it. I knew it. Not a bad excuse. Better if it happened that way. See, it's nearly time for the Protoss regular report to wrap up. See. Knew you couldn't trust him. Knew you couldn't trust him. Confirm. Knew it. Lewis. I knew we couldn't trust you. Alright, so I'm guessing this is the last one before we have to go into the battlefield. So then we'll do that, and then we'll call it a video. A little bit less time. I gotta go cook some breakfast. Alright, here we go. Enter Captain. Ark City has undergone a surprising transformation. Aren't you curious? No nose on the way to explain everything. You have to wait for her, okay? Promise? Promise. Who am I promising this to? Uh-oh. Actually, while it's doing that, let me do this real quick. So we don't have any more interruptions. All right. Invalid connection information. Okay, well, we'll wait for it to start back up. Hello. There it is. Oh. Okay, so on to this one. This one, we'll finish up this episode. Or no, finish up this episode. And then we'll go into, I think this one we're going to have to... Oh, when we finish it. Well, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to finish just that one, and then we'll go into the battle mission, just so we get some battles out there. Right? Cool. That's going to be locked until... Yeah. All right. So let's do that. Enter. Okay. So sub story. Oh, this is a sub story. So I didn't even got to look at this for real. Captain, there you are. I brought the additional financial documents from engineering here. At this rate, I'll be the first Protoss to die of overwork in the office. Don't joke like that. Don't act like you care. It can't be helped. Neither of us has had a moment to breathe, let alone do paperwork. I'd help out a little. Okay, I got a question. It's just like the word paperwork, right? They don't actually use paper in this universe, right? All of these advancements and we still haven't gone green. I don't believe it. I'll help out a little bit. So, Captain, what is he about to pass out again? That voice. Who is you? It's been a while, no. So many jokes. It's an over easy omelet laid over rice. Oh. You split the middle and it's supposed to run down the rice. Not sure if you've ever seen it. Huh. I do need to look at that. Okay. So, right. Feels like forever since No last saw you. What brings you to the office? Chew? Of course, there has to be the obligatory cute character that makes noises as though it understands what the conversation is, but that you can give it complete instructions to and it'll follow it with a and then go do whatever. All right, so I was wondering when we were going to get one of these creatures. No, told you she'd visit you in your office. Oh, so you talk like that. Oh, you're like a Jar Jar Binks character. Did you forget all about me after leaving to look after Arc City? I'm hurt. As Nono's face crinkles up into an expression that is one on the brink of crying at any moment, Renoa steps in to explain. Of course we remembered, Nono. You just You just showed up earlier than expected, that's all. Exactly. Thanks for managing of Arc City. I've been able to focus on... She's managing Arc City? I really appreciate... She's managing a city? Yeah, I know you DM me a message. You didn't see how your message came up in the notifications thing? That's why I had to put it on Do Not Disturb. Your name came up on the screen. He really. A person who just said he really and was about to cry because she thought that I forgot her is managing a city? Her name is No. So, no. You do not get to manage a city. We didn't have a more qualified person than what appears to be a 12-year-old girl with a creature on her head to manage a city. Manage a city. A whole city with a lot of people. Okay. Nono's so happy. Who talks about herself in the third person sometimes. Nono's so happy to hear Captain praise her. Okay. But more importantly, how's the city? Nono's been guarding Arc City so hard ever since you two left. She's the guard, but the ship's being attacked head on and all the citizens have become a little more anxious. It's only natural for them to feel unease. So she must be powerful as hell. Not everyone aboard the Nightmare is a battle-hardened agent. She must have the power of the gods. Nono wants to ease their worries, even if just a little. For the agents going on their missions into the chaos, their families, and the crew caring for the Nightmare everyone. They're all precious citizens of the SS Nightmare. I'm not reading that. I'm an adult. Talk about heavy burden to bear. Family unit relocations onto ships are more common than you might think. It helps to stabilize the agents psychologically, so we try to make the onboarding process as smooth as possible for their families. I said I'm not reading that. I'm an adult, as if I'm not playing this game. All evidence to the contrary. Anyway, yeah, Renoa's right. Even if they're not on infiltration missions, every citizen aboard the Nightmare is working together to eliminate the chaos. Nono wants the people to live comfortably and happily. Okay. I feel the same way. I do. It's just hard to have this conversation with you right now. So Nono had a little chat with Elaine. Oh, Jesus. Where's Elaine? She suggested upgrading the current city management system. Sure. It would help our super busy captain manage Arc City more easily, she said. And so, just like that, Elaine put it all together. Right. I thought Elaine was a doctor. Who helped you with that? With what now? I asked Elaine to upgrade Arc City's management system. Uh-oh. Why would you go to Elaine for that? Exactly. She's a doctor. Okay. So I wasn't crazy there. All right. She had been thrilled to help and immediately made it all possible. Oh. She was like, I've got something to do that'll blow the captain's mind. Oh. I'm not touching that one. We already know what joke is. We already know what the joke is there. And got right to work. We already know the joke. I don't need to say the joke. We all know the joke. Okay, Elaine is seriously so amazing. So the city was left in charge. I left this child. And this child went to Elaine to help us manage the city. Wow. Sounds more like she did it to mess with me. No, already studied the system, so now she can explain it to you, Captain. Oh, here comes Elaine with her small mouth. Welcome to Arc City. Let's go. Nope, not reading that. Okay. Oh, so we got a whole new, this way to Arc City. So we got a whole new thing here that we can do. So we got vacation spot, we got administration district, we got the academy. How's that, Captain? Now you've got a full view of Arc City. Cool. Nono's already registered the places. Okay. Nono's already registered the places you'll visit often so you can get there more quickly. Public, okay, cool. There's one important thing. It's all about preparing for the dangers of space. Could you take a look in the policy office? Sure. New calamity detected. They're giving you a lot of PvE content. I'll give them that much. A sudden space storm has occurred and the Ark has entered a nearby. Okay. It entered something nearby. Whoever seen the video, y'all can read what Flip said. Well, what Flip said. We know how Elaine gets down. Tiny mouth Elaine. Oh no. The safety system has located an imminent disaster. If we don't prepare now, there'll be immense damage to the city. Okay. Okay, so navigation optimization, shield reinforcement, asteroid. So one of these things I need to do. Retain, blah, 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 blah. So this is one of the things I need to select. So we're going to SABC. SBCS. So all of these are that. So I guess I'll go here or here. Shield reinforcement. Let's do that. Please select the first I was trying to select any project. Okay, sure. Fine. Each advisor will assist in managing the city by submitting protocols related to their policy sector. If you press the auto arrange, the most suitable agents for the for achieving the project goal will automatically be appointed. Let's do that. Cool. Do I still get to use them later though? Complete. Bet. City policies are proposed directly by the agents. Y'all giving me admin. It's supposed to be a video game. Y'all giving me admin. Okay, policies are proposed directly by the agents, and then the captain needs to review them. This is going to be a stamp situation. Days reduced, increased admin. Y'all really got me over here doing admin work. Y'all really got me doing admin work. I cannot believe this. Y'all really got me over here stamping documents. You know that's part of my like real life job, right? Anyway, you've earned a research note and policy. Blah 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 blah. You can exchange policy points for various items in No shop. No shop sounds like a store in the Amsterdam red light district. Sorry, in Arc City, and the research note can upgrade various abilities at the research facility. You can see here by the metrics what effects the policy you choose will have on the city. Okay, cool. Current grade C. Well, we don't like C's. When you're curious about the project's progress, please check its grade. A higher grade will be displayed as you get closer to achieving the project's goal. All right. What do you think a safer arc reactor brought? I think you and Elaine just gave me a bunch more paperwork in a video game. No more unexpected dangers like last time. Our city won't have to live in fear anymore, right? Lies. Thank you, No. Everyone can breathe a little easier. No, we can't. I got more work now. Hee hee. I don't like this face. Please keep taking care of Arc City and the SS Nightmare Captain. No will work hard too. I'm behind you all the way. No. Nightmare is ongoing. Okay. I keep telling you to watch out for Elaine. Now she has the creepy 12-year-old working for. Dog. I think we're gonna have to talk to HR about Elaine. I think we're gonna have to talk to HR about Elaine. Arc City, a new location has been unlocked. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of the battle missions and then call it a video. We've been through enough of the story. I'm highly upset that Elaine and No have given me paperwork now. I gotta go review documents for City. Okay. I gotta go review documents. That's literally what I do as a job. That's part of one of my real jobs. Oh, I hate you. All right. So anyway, let's go to the save data. We can change it here, right? Bet. We're gonna equip this. This is from as I said before, when I was in the chaos, trying to get these upgraded. We'll do that. And I think, even though they're not showing Micah has some awesome who's this now. I think hers is even better. Change. This saved. Oh wait, or is it already equipped? No. This one versus. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, this was it. Okay, so this was already equipped. Oh no, it wasn't. The default was. Okay, my bad. Sorry. I was misreading. All right, so here we go. Let's go into a little bit of Battlefield. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry I got so upset. I'm gonna have to have a talk with HR. We need to figure out something. We need to figure out what we can do with Elaine. Okay, maybe I can talk to Rosie about it. Anyway, damage rate 3 futility cards. Plus 40% damage for each. Let's just do it. I don't care. You look odd. I didn't even realize how. Ew. What is this? What is it? 100% damage. That was a 2, right? So if I use you, nope. But if I use you, yep. But I don't need to heal. So let's just do the damage first. Oh wow, I definitely won't need to heal. This just okay. Yeah, let's just go. Confirm. Ugh. All right. So we attack you. Yeah, you're gonna fall pretty quick. So that's cool. 12. And then 1. All right. Next wave. You look like you are going to die fast. I didn't even have to waste any AP on you, bruh. Ooh, that's not that good. So we will do futility, counter, Lego. Oh, we got one more AP, so we'll just do that too. We'll do that attack as well. Okay. Next. Now you hit us, we hit you back hard. Bam. Like bam, 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 bam. Okay. 3 started. Of course we did. MVP. Of course he is. Next. Let's get it going. Enter. So I do want to try to pull for another 5-star, but I think I'm gonna have to wait till I stack up stuff. This is where you do the damage to everybody. 50%. We don't need the heals just yet. When creating futility cards, yeah, turn them into attack cards. We'll do that. Out the gate. This is all just not. Don't need to heal. Oh, we can do a wave. We can do a wave. Why not the wave? I still don't understand how waves work, but that's okay. All right, there we go. Grudge of the Fallen. next. So I think this is just skill metallization. We'll put that in to set up for the next battle because I don't think that this is going to be too difficult. You have 3 here. This will damage everybody. And then does this add AP? No, that's a heal. So we're just going to damage along the way. That's a skill. Sorry. Wait, what? This would heal him? Wait, what? That's funny. Anyway. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, no, it's because the residual damage came over here. Okay, I see it now. I see it now. Create 2 futility cards. I think the futility cards become attack cards now too, right? I had that right? Yeah, because now you also do damage. And we get to exhaust you and set ourselves up for that AoE attack in the next round. Let's see. Oh. 500% damage. Decrease metallization by 2, 150 per. I mean, that should wipe somebody out. Should I just wipe him out and then leave Tubby Wubbikins over there? This is only costing 1. What does this do? This is not doing that much damage to you. And then this gives me, okay, the heals. So I feel like it's better just to wipe out somebody. But let's go with this card first on you. Okay. Just to see how much damage we can get done. And no, you would still survive. So let's just go ahead and kill you. Actually, funny enough, I probably could have done this and got everybody dead. Oh no, not everybody. Okay. I thought that would have been a tougher attack. Only 109. Alright. Not great. Not great. Let's add some metallization. That's fine. Move on to the next. Now what? Oh, are you about to attack? Create 3 cards, and then do I get an AP over here? I think this one does the AP, plus 1 AP. We'll do that anyway, even though we don't need the heals. This one is going to be damage, and then plus 40% damage for each futility card. There's 4. If I do this, it'll create 3 futility cards. This one creates 0. So if I do that, then 1, then this does damage for each. That doesn't help us. If I do this now, will that help us? Let's do you first. 246, bruh. And then we'll finish you off like that, just to be fancy. Bye. Hasta luego. Alright, so last battle that we'll do, and then I'll go back into story mode, but not in this video. Again, thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, hit subscribe and a dislike. I'm okay with that as well. I am going to have to do some more, I think go through Chaos a few more times, do some more pulls of characters, get some more cards up. That will be the goal for today. We're going to say, we can't save the AoE attacks, it just disappears. So this, nope, this, nope, and then this, a whole lot of nope. So let's just attack like we attacking. Bet. Bet. I think I want to save the counter actually. Oh well, it's just a shield anyway, so we'll rock with that. Okay. And then we're finished. Let him do whatever thing he's about to do. Oh, poison us? Or at least took some of the damage. Alright. Next, do we get to kill you with this? No. This is creating 3 futility cards. And then this is Echoes of Futility. So we could run both of these. So let's go ahead and do you. Futility. Let's go ahead and do you. Oof, no. We're gonna wait. We're gonna run 1 futility card now. Exhausts. I think I'm willing to take damage from him. This might be me being arrogant. I want to burn another futility card with the idea that I'm going to hopefully get, this is based off of defense. You're dead. This is based off of attack. You're not dead. Okay. Just trying to get a gauge on this. No, don't you do it. Okay. Just trying to get a gauge on their power levels. All right. So I burned more futility cards. So when I get to a futility, one of those cards that has to burn them, like this one, when exhausted, decrease damage to all enemies. I only have one enemy. So this is going to take you down to 463. This is going to take you down to not that much. This is going to create metallization. And then for each metallization, I'm going to get, well, it says up to 2. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do, that does a lot more damage now. So we're going to remove the metallization, plus 300% attack. Geo. Well, defense-based attack. And then this one is just for the heals. We don't need that right now. We don't need to heal or fortify right now. We're going to just be done. Okay. So when creating futility, it changes into attack. That's fine. 174% damage. So clearly something happened to us. Malice increases action count of all enemies by 3. When in hand, at the end of turn, 50% fixed damage to all allies. So I gotta get rid of you, and that takes away all my AP. You jerk. You jerk. Man. Okay, so shields. I guess we just go attack, attack. This should grant us another AP, but we won't get more cards off that. Alright, so just attack. Just attack. Let's put up the shields. And then we can do a heal plus AP. Then we can do increase heal amount for the next card. I don't necessarily need that. We can do another heal. Why not? Just so we don't waste the AP and we don't waste the cards. Next. Turn 6. What? Okay, so we got... So we're going to take 50% fixed damage to all allies on the next go round. Man, you can kiss my... Okay. Resolve encounter. We do want that. Amir's good for only being a 4-star. I mean... Granted, I'm new to this game, so I don't know what that means, but whoever said, I can't remember who it was, I think it was Theonidas, that like the fact that she attacks and defends is pretty awesome. Yeah. And then she just countered there. That was pretty awesome. She deserves this victory. Go ahead and wipe him out. Eliminated. Yeah, she deserves to be MVP. She did the damn thing. All right, so this is the end of that. I have more battle missions to do. We will save that for next time. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, hit subscribe and a dislike. I'll see you guys next time. So, and now, guys, excuse me. This cough never goes away. I'm going to go make breakfast for my daughter. Thank you guys for joining me. Appreciate you. I'll be on tomorrow. I'm going to touch base on literally, I will even show you right now. I'm going to do this right now. This will happen while I'm cooking breakfast. Where is it? I know I already bleach. We're already here. Okay. Already here. I'm going to start this. I'm going to get through the tutorial.